What's up, everybody? This is Breezy Savage with another video. Savage Gang, how y'all doing? The name of this video is called Detach and Be Cold. You can detach yourself and be cold for a lot of things. Trust me, a lot of things. But it's just a part of the world that we living in, y'all. We have to understand that. We don't have to get along with everybody. Everybody has to force themselves to like you, be cool with you. While you're in a work environment, you might feel uncomfortable with certain situations that you put yourself into that you really want to detach yourself from. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because you are chasing after your money, but people wants to work in an environment with people in general because you need that money. But if you're doing something outside of your job, like doing YouTube or anything like that, and you want something a lot more, like reaching for a better success, do that. If you want to detach yourself from a lot of people just to go for your successful self, do exactly that. Because if you wait around and try to wait on that to happen, do not sit down and wait for it to happen. Just do it. Talk about a lot of things. You don't have to talk to people when you want to, even when you're at work. You don't have to force yourself to talk to people. Just talk on the camera. And like again, when I did the factory reset video, I meant 2026 is going to be a new beginning for new videos coming. Even if you was posting 24/7 throughout this whole 2025 journey, the reset is the 2026, and you got to come up with more stories and more hip shit. Like, I'm in Rump Roast at, it's a position at Butterball. So I'm going to be talking a lot of things about how that goes and everything like that. I did my first day yesterday and it was pretty decent. So when I tried it out, all I did was foil the meat and, put it on the machine. People come pick it up and then go from there. So that's basically what I was doing, foiling the roast and just put it up. It was really really simple. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't even that difficult. But it's also going to be a new start for me because Sentai is not going to be on YouTube no more, and I don't know how low the fan base is going to be after that because he told me to hold it down. I'm going to miss my boy Melvin, but he told me to keep going and just keep striving for a lot more. If anything happens, you know, I ain't gonna tell nobody because I did tell him if anything does happen on my behalf, that I will, take a flight to Oklahoma to go see him and visit him and everything like that. And if he's still in there till that day, I will release him because ain't no way in hell. But he told me before all that, go ahead and get that dream house. So I'm going to get the dream house. I'm going to pay that. And once I pay that off and everything like that, get the gate in front of it, all this, that, and third, knock that out. And then, the dream house is out the way. I did as I kept. You know what I'm saying? Meaning my promise. I was supposed to record a video like earlier this morning, but bro, I was so tired that I didn't feel like getting up out of bed. But I do remind myself, look, you cannot just slack. You have to make another video. You have to make another video. You have to make another video because you can't keep your fans waiting forever knowing damn well that you have been doing this so much and you can't just stop now because I feel like I'll be letting a lot of my fans down, and I don't want to let a lot of my fans down. So I'm gonna stay on top of my shit because I'm trying to become my own boss. I don't want to keep working around individuals like that, man. Trust me, I don't want to keep doing that. That's not my lifestyle. And sometimes I wish that I did blow up out of nowhere. I don't know how anybody right now on YouTube has got millions of views. I don't know. I question myself that sometimes. Like, how do they do that? Like, how the hell do they reach those views like that? And they can do the simplest shit. Just like this. This is very, very simple. But a lot of times I'd be told, keep going. But detaching yourself from people is when you're home from work. So basically, I'm home from work. I'm home from work. I gotta go to work later on because I work second shift. But I'm detached right now. And I'm being really cold because I don't want to make calls. I don't want to do none of that. I don't get nobody's number. I don't want to be that mad cool with that person. None of that shit, bro. I don't want to do that because I don't want to start fresh on friendships and everything like that, especially the people I used to fuck with. They used to hang with me and everything like that. I realized how friends is that's supposed to be friends that turn their back on you and then you're left out in the cold, which gets you feeling like that. But we're talking me per se. I start feeling cold and then I start opening my eyes. So I thank myself to grind on my own because people want you to fall on your down. When you're feeling down and they want you to fall down, guess what? They disappeared. They're not supporting you. They're not doing nothing. Even when I've been doing YouTube and doing videos, doing videos, there's only a handful that knows me making nothing but videos and throwing them out there. A handful of people. And those are the real supporters now. When it comes down to the fake supporters that wants to go cold and say, fuck you, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you ain't gonna be nothing a lot more than YouTube. Well, if that's the case, remove me because you can't. Why? Because I know I have my standards and my reasons to always keep a level head and know what I want more in life is never going to stop. Will I ever reach a lot of views? Maybe I will reach a lot more views. But I don't know yet because I'm not popular like that on YouTube. I'm not craving it. But if it does come up with a spark to that point, then I will see it for myself. But I haven't seen it yet, y'all. Only God knows when that's going to happen with these many videos that you always make. That with y'all and me, with the new YouTubers that's got just, 5 videos and y'all got so much views. It just keeps me asking myself, how in the world do they do that? But being around people is not easy, y'all. So a lot of people is really rude, really hateful, really cruel. That's their personality. That's what brings you feeling like that. To be cruel, disrespectful, same way. But a lot of times you have to detach yourself and be cold. That's all that is, man. Detach yourself and be cold. Things will happen one day. You just got to pray for it. This is Breezy Savage with another video. I have sent out a video today. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. And I will see y'all on the next video. Fayetteville 26, North Carolina. I love y'all. Hold it down. Peace.